Hello, it's Mike from Dimensional Walking, and today we're going to do a video on St. Elmo's fire. Is it a natural occurrence or a UFO, or maybe it's both? Let's talk about it. So, what is it? So, let's just say it's a stormy night and you're sailing the high seas, and suddenly an eerie blue flame dances across the ship's mast. Then, my friends, it's a St. Elmo's fire. A plasma discharge caused by intense electrical fields in the atmosphere. It can appear on ships, airplanes, and even mountain tops, looking like whispery bushes of glowing energy. So that's kind of the definition that we kind of go by. So, anyways, so this light show has gone on basically for centuries, and of course, in some cases, there is this rumor that it's actually UFOs. And let's talk about a few of these. So, in 1944, during the World War II, pilots reported seeing strange ball like lights following their planes. And of course, this is the famous Foo Fighters, and were initially thought to be enemy aircraft, of course, but their erratic movements, resistance to gunfire left everybody baffled. Could this have been St. Elmo's fire or maybe a UFO? Who knows? We'll see. Number two, witnesses in Utah in the Uinta Basin in 1965 saw this massive pulsating red orbs floating across the sky, leaving them convinced that they were being invaded by alien beings. Now, was this some kind of a natural thing? Maybe it was a big, massive insects of some sort. But could it have been a UFO? Of course it could have. And anyways, the Uinta Valley, I will tell you, and I've been there many times, is loaded with UFO sightings of all sorts. Okay. So, who knows in this particular case. So next, we'll talk about the Hesendale Lights of Norway. So this is a valley in Norway that is considered, I guess, a hot spot for UFO sightings. And I guess the question will be, and this has been since 1930. I guess the question will be is what is it? So there's these balls of shimmering white and yellow light that dance and hover in the sky, sometimes for hours. And while some of them are attributed to St. Elmo's fire, the lights are of the erratic movement and ability to seemingly defy gravity make it a favorite subject of the local UFO enthusiasts. Additionally, the valley, just so you know, has a very unique geological property about it. It's very rich in magnetic minerals, which may have something to create some electromagnetic conditions that have something to do with this kind of light phenomena or UFO phenomena, whatever it is. So, next, let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, and I've talked about before, is the Phoenix Lights. And of course, there was thousands of people, including myself, that saw the Phoenix Lights and saw UFOs the next day. And of course, it came in many shapes and forms. Some of it was the V shape, the silent lights stretching across the night sky. Some described them as orbs, or others described it as massive craft. What I saw basically was some lights, and I also saw the next day a fleet of UFOs basically come over my home in Tucson, Arizona, moving south to Mexico. So the theories, of course, have ranged from flares from the military base, which are close by, maybe some military experiments, maybe some St. Elmo's fire interacting with power lines. However, again, the sheer size and the amount of these sightings and all the different type of sightings, to me, really leans in this time closer to real UFOs, since I had actually seen some of it myself. So then let's talk about one more here. Let's talk about the mini lights of Australia. Um, and this of course, Australia has been noted, especially in the outback, for all kinds of lights and UFOs and just all kinds of things really, really cool that goes on there. Okay. And basically it's again known for not only the lights being very strange and cool, but very beautiful. And the whole country out there, and I've never been there, but I have friends that have gone there, and they said it's extraordinary, the outback. And anyways, but they do have this strange phenomena, and one of these phenomena are called the Minmin lights. Minmin lights. I always want to say mini, but it's Minmin, which appear to be dancing orbs of various colors, but primarily red. Um, but white and blue are also part of it, and they seem to be flickering above the ground at various heights. I think my friends who witnessed them that actually went there, they said some of them were like say 8, 9, 10 feet above the ground, and some of them were like 50 to 60 feet in the ground. Some of them were very tiny, and some of them were huge. Okay, and the huge one they said seemed to be higher up, not knowing why. But that's why they thought they were probably some of these were UFOs. Now, other people thought some of the Aboriginal people there, of course, they've seen them for apparently for a very long time, and a lot of them talk about it being some type of bug. Uh, what is it, bioluminescent bug that they talk about, but other ones will say they're spirits. They're ancestral spirits up in the sky, putting on a show, I guess. Uh, but anyways, uh, it could be a variety of things. There's no doubt about it. And like I say, this is an incredible, um, uh, beautiful place, and with all kinds of strange lights going on. And that is the Minmin Lights of Australia. So I have one more little bonus fact I wanted to tell you about. Let me get my paperwork here real quick. And the bonus facts basically is the name St. Elmo's fire comes from St. Elmo. He was a patron saint of the sailors. Sailors saw this electric glow as a good omen, okay, believing it brought protection from the storms. So behavior. So anyways, that's pretty much what I want to say today. Um, anyways, there's some really interesting things that are coming up, and I'm going to do a video on some of them. Apparently, there is a new talking about UFOs. There's going to be a new secret meeting coming up that I want to talk about in next few days uh, in Washington D.C. about the UFOs and what's going on. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Until then, happy trails until we meet again. Bye bye.